Have you ever wondered what would happen if books were banned? Imagine a future where firefighters don't put out fires, they start them. That's the chilling reality in Ray Bradbury's masterpiece, Fahrenheit 451, and today we're diving deep into the first half of this iconic story. Our journey begins with Guy Montag. He's a fireman, but not the kind you know. He burns books for a living, and he enjoys it. He loves the smell of kerosene, the sight of pages turning to ash. To him, it's just a job, a way to keep society happy and free from the confusing, contradictory ideas found in books. In his world, people are glued to their giant parlor walls, massive interactive screens that feed them a constant stream of mindless entertainment. His wife, Mildred, is a perfect example, completely absorbed in her digital family, unable to connect with anything real. But then, everything changes. On his way home one night, Montag meets a peculiar teenage girl named Clarisse McClellan. She's different, she asks questions. She notices things like the smell of autumn leaves or the man in the moon. She asks Montag a simple yet world-shattering question. Are you happy? This question plants a seed of doubt in Montag's mind that he just can't shake. For the first time, he starts to question his life, his job, and the society he lives in. His unease grows. He starts noticing the emptiness around him, the way people drive so fast they can't see the world, the way his wife overdoses on sleeping pills and has no memory of it the next day. The mechanical hound at the fire station, a robotic hunter, seems to sense his growing dissent and growls at him. The real turning point comes during a routine call. The firemen are called to an old woman's house, packed to the ceiling with illegal books. But instead of surrendering her library, she does the unthinkable. She refuses to leave. As the firemen douse her books in kerosene, she lights a match herself, choosing to burn with her precious collection. Montag is horrified. As the flames engulf the house, he secretly steals a book, an act he can't even explain to himself. The woman's sacrifice shatters Montag's world. What could be in those books that would make someone die for them? He feels sick, not just physically, but spiritually. He can no longer go on pretending. He confides in Mildred, trying to make her understand what he's feeling. But she's incapable of empathy, more concerned about her TV shows being interrupted. Desperate for answers, Montag remembers an old man he once met in a park. A former English professor named Faber. He knows Faber might have the answers he's looking for. Montag calls him, his hands shaking, asking about books, hinting at his forbidden curiosity. Faber is cautious, scared, but he senses a potential ally in Montag. Meanwhile, Captain Beatty, Montag's boss, seems to know what's going on. He pays Montag a visit, delivering a long, twisted history of how their society came to be. He explains that books were not banned by the government, but by the people themselves. People wanted simple, happy lives, free from thought and conflict. Books just made them feel inferior and unhappy, so they chose entertainment over knowledge. Beatty's speech is a mix of manipulation and genuine belief designed to pull Montag back into the fold. He even reveals he knows Montag took a book, but gives him 24 hours to burn it and forget everything. But it's too late. Montag has crossed a line. He has a hidden stash of books he's been collecting, and he reveals them to a horrified Mildred. He wants to read them, to understand what he's been destroying. He and Mildred spend the afternoon reading, the words confusing and powerful. That evening, he returns to the fire station, the stolen book in hand, ready to turn it over to Beatty. But as he stands there, the fire alarm rings. An emergency call. They gear up, jump on the fire truck, and race through the city streets. Montag's heart pounds in his chest. Where are they going? Who is the new target? The truck screams to a halt, and Montag looks up. He freezes. They're parked right in front of his own house. And that's where we'll leave it for now. What will Montag do? Will he burn his own home, his own secrets? Find out in part 2. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the thrilling conclusion. See you next time.